What's up everyone, and I am back in Akihabara. Last time we were on that side and it was a pretty bad day with all the weather and the rain and everything. But I wanted to show you guys this side too, just because there's a bunch of stores and whatnot and it's all just kind of like cramped into this really long road. So I picked a day that had better weather. I was gonna come yesterday, but it said overcast, so I didn't want to chance it. So here we are today. It's a beautiful sunny day. It said cloudy, but it doesn't really look that cloudy. Maybe it's later on. Even the drugstores here have like anime goods in the front. There's a lot of posters up for this Spy Family anime. It's a new anime that just came out. It's doing pretty well too. So a lot of people are advertising to try to get people to come. Little cream machine. It came earlier than I expected, just because Google told me one way to get here, and then I hopped on the trains, but then there was I gotta find out the difference between a express and a rapid express. I know it has to do with how many stops it skips, but I don't know, like, I know the one that I was on, after it hit one area, every 4 stops is when it stopped. So it skipped 3 stations and then stopped at the next one. I don't know if there's a difference. Well, there is a difference, but I don't know what the difference is. This place isn't open yet. It's actually not that busy. Golden Week's over too. Thank goodness. Oh, this is the Gorilla Curry I was talking to you guys about. It's actually 8 right there, right in front of the front door. I want to find out, there's like a lottery system here. Kind of like oh, what's it called? Oh, what's it called? Not like scratchers, but like the actual lottery. Is it just called a lotto? You know, the one with, it's like a wire basket and has all the balls inside, and then each ball rolls out and it's the numbers that are on the ticket. But there's a different type of lottery system here, but I want to learn how to play it, just cause I don't know how winning would work, because it's Japanese and I'm American, so I'd have to figure that one out. But behind me is like a gold exchange and a currency exchange. There's a lot of like pawn shops. That's the gachapon wall and the big camera that we were looking at the other time we were here. And then this giant building over here, sometimes there's like events that are held over here. One time I came here a couple years back, there was like an event inside of this building and they had choke people lined up and they were all wearing like those little hoppy coats. I don't know if it's hoppy coat or happy coat, but like for the event, there's a specific one that they were wearing. I've been to like kawaii cons in Oahu, but I haven't been to like a big convention. I wouldn't really consider KawaiiCon a big convention, just because it's not as crowded as like the pictures I see of like an anime convention or something over here. So there's like still breathing room, that's why. Over here, everything just is cramped and you see like pictures of conventions and whatnot. But I don't know if I would want to go to one. It'd have to be like super enticing. I've never been to a concert before, so I wouldn't mind going to a concert just to like experience it. I wonder what they're building over there. Or power washing maybe. Super loud though. Yeah, I've never been to a concert. That's something that I wouldn't mind trying out. You know, I don't like crowds, but just for the experience, like one and done. There's a G-Tune store right here that's closed right now for all the computers. That's another thing. Like, you can come here and buy like plenty really good computer parts, but you know, it also comes with a price. Everything's pretty expensive too. I was looking at buying a computer, or building one rather, and it was getting close to like 2K just to finish the tower. And like the monitors are around like $130 to $200. And like the mouse and like mouse pad and keyboard, they're like cheap options and they're decent options. Someone like me, I don't really have that much experience with computers because I've always played on like PS4 and my Switch and like consoles. So I don't really know if it makes a difference whether or not you buy something. Like a mouse, like a $20 Logitech mouse, or if you actually get like a $50 mouse instead, like what exactly the difference is between those, because to me they both just have like the same amount of buttons on it. That's our cafe. There's not as much like there's a lot of under construction on this side. It wasn't like this before. Oh, police. Halala. What did you do? It's a closed anime store right here. There's a lot of like maid cafes in the area too, and then later on the maids come out and they like hand out pamphlets and they try to like get people to come in and check them out. I've gone to one with my friends. One trip I came up with my friends, there was 4 of us. And right off the plane we were hungry, so we came here first just to see it. So we came at nighttime. But we're all like, where do you want to eat? And then they saw the cafe and they're like, oh, let's just do the maid cafe right now. So it's like your stay is per the hour and you have to pay per hour, but then you also have to buy food, at least at the one we went to. So it was pretty expensive, and I went to reach for my food and eat it, but then like the maid girl was like, no, you can't eat it yet. I have to put like a charm on it to make it taste good. And I was like, I'm just hungry. I got off the plane. I'm a little bit grouchy. Like, I just want to eat this and then like look around a little bit and go home and sleep, or the hotel rather. But she like was like, no, I have to put this charm on it. And she put the charm on it. And I'm just staring at her like, bruh, just let me eat my food. But my friends are having a good time. So I guess at least some of us were. That's all that really matters. But I told them, if you guys want to go somewhere like that again, you can go without me, and I'm just gonna chill and eat food, like at a normal place. Okay, so if you keep walking this way, you're gonna get out of like the shopping district area. You can go back across the street a little bit, or you can head back down. If we head back down, there might be actually, I think a lot of the back alley stores are on both sides. Just kind of depends. That's the other thing about this place. There's a lot of back alley areas, and all the back alley areas have like plenty of shops too. And of course the buildings are real narrow, so the higher up you go, the more shops there'll be too. Fresh juice place. I don't remember that place. Do you guys remember that place from the last time we were here? I was kind of just thinking about the rain and trying to find somewhere to get dry the last time we were here. This musubi place is pretty good. My brother and I came here a lot. So you can order right there, or you can go sit inside over here. Oh wait, okay, I remember that. I told you guys that last time. Okay, so let's try to find, we'll go through this alley right here, which I think we went through last time too. If this is the one that has all like the vending machines and stuff down it. Okay, no, it's not. So we'll go down this way and we'll try to see if there's any stores on this side. It's a hair salon. That's the other thing I was trying to see, whether or not I could find a place to get a haircut, or if they'll understand me or not, because my hair's getting kind of long. Well, up here, more maid cafes. I have a picture of, oh, over here, even more maid cafe. I wonder what triple X is. Don't remember any place like that. But, yeah, I have a picture of the last time I got a haircut. We'll go over here. So I was figuring like, oh, I could just show them the picture, be like, oh, could you cut my hair like this? I think if I say, if I show them the picture and go kono kanji, I think that means like, oh, something like this. So then they'll be like, oh, okay, okay. The only thing is like, I don't know if, like if I go to Supercuts on Big Island, I can just walk in and get my hair cut, and that's the end of it, right? I can make an appointment, but if I walk in, I just sit there for like 30, 40 minutes. It's kind of a long time, but you can still walk in, like you have that option. So I want to know if like I could walk in here, or if I have to have an appointment no matter where I go. For rent. It's a fire truck over there. It's pretty cool because the fire station by where I live in Tokigawa, I can see them like doing tests and making sure everything works every day. I wonder what this giant ladder's for. I guess it's for practice. Practicing drills and whatnot. There's a lot of homeless under this bridge. I don't quite remember like all the homeless. I know like Japanese definitely has homeless people, but I don't remember it to like this extent. Maybe it's because of the pandemic, like a lot more people became homeless, but I know there's definitely some in Yoyogi Park, under the stairwell in Yoyogi Park. I remember homeless people being there. That was kind of the only place though. So it's a little bit interesting to see more, especially in Akihabara. I wonder if my brother saw any last time we were here. I don't really know where I'm going though. I'm still in Akihabara. I know that part. But a lot of times when I come here, I'm normally just like chilling in all the anime and manga shops, just taking it all in. So I never really like explored that much. It's like a sports shop. You can cross this way. I'd have to hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Ah! Oh, frick. It turned red. It turned red. That's okay, I committed. Oh, there's a Lawson's right there. This kind of looks like a businessy district. There's a bistro above the Lawson's. Japan might open up for tourism too in June, I think. They're talking about it. I don't know if anything's certain for sure, but I did hear rumors in like the news and whatnot that they're thinking about opening up in June. I know right now you can only come Stoya if you have like a work here, and then depending on your work visa, I think they were allowing like relatives to come, but then they stopped that. So it's only for like work purposes only right now. But, you know, the fact that they're talking about opening up again is pretty good. Still see a lot of people wearing masks. And you guys can see it too, like everyone on the sidewalk has a mask. There was like one lady that didn't have a mask in the subway today. But I'm pretty sure like the mask mandate isn't a thing anymore here. But I think it's nice that a lot of people are still just being conscientious and wearing masks anyway. But I want to say that's also like a part of Asian culture. Because like even before the whole pandemic and the coronavirus and everything, Like when Asians got sick, they were like wearing masks anyway. And that's just based on like the trips that I came here before the pandemic was a thing. It was just like I saw certain people wearing masks already, and I was just assuming it was because they were sick or they had a cold. But like in the States and Hawaii, like if you're sick, a lot of times you're just chilling with your friends still yet, just sniffling, and you have like snot coming out of your nose and you're just all congested and not, but you're still just chilling with them anyway, sharing drinks and stuff. Like that kind doesn't really matter. But it's just about being conscientious, I guess. Sanzo. Nekima. Sanzo. That's what that corner place says. Looks like a yakitori place. Oh, over there, there's a Cafe Veloce. I would drink there a lot. But they allow smoking inside the cafe, so if you're not fond of tobacco or whatnot, I wouldn't go there. But it looks like we made it back to Akihabara station. So we did a circle, but I'm gonna end this one here, guys. I'm happy I got to show you guys a better day of Akihabara. Not so rainy and everything. And I'll catch you on the next one. Hope you have a good one.